It starts not with a roar, but with an electric, almost palpable tension. A hush falling over the grandstands, engines idling just before the lights blink out. This is Formula One, where millisecond decisions and raw courage collide at 200 miles per hour. And on any given weekend, the world turns its eyes to a marrying of precision, technology, and sheer human will. Over the last decade, Formula One has been a crucible of transformation. The sport's iconic circuits, from the glittering night streets of Singapore to the time-worn curves of Silverstone, have staged breathtaking battles, all orchestrated by some of the most brilliant and polarizing figures in modern sport. No conversation about F1's present era is complete without the name Lewis Hamilton, the British driver raised in Stevenage and climbing his way into a world that was, for so long, defined by privilege and exclusion, has not only rewritten the record books, he's also reshaped the cultural face of Formula One. With 7 world championships, Hamilton is a force of nature, rivaling Michael Schumacher and shattering the myth that it's all about the car, not the driver. His story is a blend of destiny and defiance, from go-karts on wet British tarmac to dominating Grand Prix grids under blinding Middle Eastern sun. Hamilton's activism for diversity and his outspokenness on global issues have transformed him from champion to changemaker. But every king needs a rival, and the last decade has had no shortage. The rise of Max Verstappen, the Dutch prodigy, brought a jolt of energy and unpredictability back to the sport. At just 17, Verstappen became the youngest driver to start an F1 race, and ever since, he's shown a fearless, sometimes ruthless edge on the track. By 2021, the rivalry between Hamilton and Verstappen had reached a fever pitch, culminating in one of the most controversial and electrifying championship showdowns in F1 history. Abu Dhabi, the final lap. One race director's decision instantly changed the course of racing law, and Verstappen seized his first title. The world's eyes widened. Some called it injustice, others destiny. It was, unquestionably, Formula One at its rawest. Unpredictable, precarious, and impossibly dramatic. Behind these men, a shifting cast of team principals and visionaries have recalibrated the sport's every move. Toto Wolff, the Austrian mastermind guiding Mercedes to years of unparalleled dominance, is as much a force in the paddock as Hamilton is in the cockpit. His analytical lens and iron discipline have moulded a team capable of withstanding extraordinary pressure and scrutiny. Across the pit lane, Christian Horner has been the driving force behind Red Bull Racing's resurgence. Horner's dogged ambition and his deft management of superstar talents like Verstappen has routinely put Red Bull at the sharp end of championship battles. Their rivalry with Mercedes is not merely technical, it's personal, political, an arms race of innovation and strategy. But the soul of Formula One is not just written in championship points and photo finishes. It's in the pathos of comebacks, like Fernando Alonso's fiery return after years away, proving that experience and tenacity age better than rubber and steel. It's in Charles Leclerc's emergence as Ferrari's new golden hope, carrying the weight of Italian dreams night after night. And in the tragic, haunting reminders of danger, Jules Bianchi's fatal crash in 2014, or Romain Grosjean's miraculous escape from a fireball in Bahrain in 2020, that remind us this sport balances on the knife edge of glory and mortal risk. Off the track, Formula One has faced its own reckoning. In an era increasingly obsessed with sustainability and equality, the series has been forced to grapple with its identity. The drive towards hybrid technology, the ongoing push for more female and minority representation, and the controversy over where the circus travels. All of these currents shape F1's ongoing story. So, as the lights go out for another season, the characters at its heart, Hamilton's relentless optimism, Verstappen's uncompromising aggression, Wolff and Horner's chess match of wits, remind us why, for all the engineering wizardry, real drama in Formula One springs from its human element. When the checkered flag waves, it's not just races that are won or lost, but legacies being written, one lap at a time, at the very edge of possibility. This is modern Formula One. As thrilling as ever, just listen to the engines sing, and you'll know why the world still watches.